Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome our Mr. Pratap Shukla, the CEO and founder of Take It Ideas Innovation Solution Private Limited, with over 22 years of experience in engineering and innovation. He has made impactful contribution across multiple industry globally. Mr. Shukla has also served as a CEO of Innovation and Incubation Center at Nagpur University, empowering professionals for over a decade. As a practitioner of design thinking, he specializes in solving complex problems and driving transformative solutions. Now I'll hand over it to Mr. Pratap Shukla. You can start your presentation.
Hello, friends. Good evening. Uh, this is the second time I have received this wonderful opportunity of interacting innovative minds across India, and I'll try my best to share what I can share in this 1.5 hour. But being a design thinking session, it has to be more of an interactive session rather than one-way traffic where I am just speaking and everybody else is listening. so, so my very first question to everybody: are you able to clearly see my screen, or is this window occupying the major part? Is this visible now?
Yes, we are able to see the screen.
Excellent, excellent, great. So, yeah, friends. So this is one simple, nice presentation that I'll share about design thinking, and subsequently we'll start interacting and we'll figure out what's going on and how you can really apply design thinking. So, friends, design thinking came in like it came in picture a couple of years back, nearly 2 decades back, when Apple products started hitting the market and they were really doing great. So people wanted to know what's behind that, and whatever was shared with the public was design thinking. So you can say design thinking is the reason why Apple products are doing so well in the market, in the global market today. What is design thinking? Design thinking is a creative problem-solving approach that focuses on understanding user needs, generative innovative ideas, and iteratively testing and refining solutions. It is a powerful methodology for tackling complex challenges and creating meaningful products and services. So before I move to the next slide, my question to everybody who is presently attending this session is, please write the name of your product and who are user of your product. So let me see at least 20-30 responses, and then I'll move to the next slide. I'll repeat my question. Please mention the name of your product, the name of your innovation, and who are the target users, the target consumers of the product, of the innovation.
School monitoring and security system, women's safety device, uh, automatic medicine box to be used by old age people. There are smart meters, cooling energy and harvesting systems, air quality monitoring purifier, biodegradable pen, corporate infrastructures, solar pest repellents for farmers.
Great. So sounds great. Let me move forward. This is very promising. Okay. So why is design thinking so important? Okay. So first of all, design thinking says that every product, every innovation must be user centric. So design thinking puts the user at the center of the problem solving process, ensuring that solutions are tailored to their needs and desires. Second thing, which design thinking emphasize that it has to be a collaborative innovation. So, unlike earlier, when people used to do all the innovation and all the invention in their research lab, and then they will come out of their labs and say, okay, we have made something great. Just look at it and use it and change your life. Design thinking make the user as the participant or the contributor of the innovation. So the second point is collaborative. It encourages cross-functional teamwork and diverse perspectives, leading to more creative and effective solutions. So design thinking emphasize that don't just focus on making a product or innovation in a closed room. Make it collaborative, make it interactive, ensure that more and more people participate in this process of making something new. Third is iterative. The process of prototyping and testing allows for continuous improvement and refinement of ideas, reducing the risk of failure. So, design thinking says don't just make a product in one go and say, okay, here is the product that we have made. It is full and final. No. First, make a product, make a rough model, a rough sketch, reach out to people outside and show them, okay, we are thinking of making such a product. Take the inputs, whether people are liking it, not liking it, whether people have some ideas to share. Based on that, go to the next iteration, make some dummy model which you can again showcase to the people, to the consumer, to the user, and then take their input, come back, make a working prototype, and show to them. And that is how one after another iteration you do, you interact with your customers, with the users, and then based on their input you make your ultimate product. So when your ultimate innovation, ultimate product goes out to the people, it's not a surprise for them, it is not a shock for them, it is something which they are very familiar with. So my quick question to everybody before we move to the next slide: how many of you have interacted with your real users? So you have mentioned your product title, innovation title, and you have also mentioned your users. Now I want to know how many of you have really interacted with the users. Other Shreyas, please help me with how many people are responding and what they are responding.
Yes. So a few of them have not started yet.
So Javed is saying interacted with few users up to 5.
Up to 5.
And Vidit is saying, yes, we involved hospital people and asked their suggestion. Very good. Uh, Kaushik is saying +1, like I made emotional understanding. Very nice. And then, yes, we have. Very good. How many? Please mention the number. Girl, working woman. Okay. So, friends, my quick question. I think there are right now nearly 200 or more than 200 participants. Please help me with number of users you have talked to. Just please don't write we have talked to the users. Please mention the number of users. 1, 2, 5, 10, 100. How many? Okay, Ashna says 5. Rupam says more than 10. And 4 members by Nityashri. 7 to 10 by Rigved. 50. Very good. 50. Prakar Chaurasia, extremely great. Fantastic. 6 people. Shrika. We did 2 to 3 doctors. Excellent. 5. Atharva says up to 10. Very good, Atharva. More than 50 people. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. So I think people are clear about this part, that it's very important to talk to people. Great. Now, my next question related to this slide is, what is your team size? And when I say team size, I mean different type of team. Like you have a hardware team, or you have a software team, or you have a field research team, or you have a thinking team, or you have a vision circle, wisdom circle, technology circle, like that. The question might be difficult, but I'm sure it will help you in long run. So what is your team size from different dimensions? Like what is the collaboration? Are you a one-man army? Okay. Ashna, one-man army. Okay, Ashna. Kaushik. Okay, not bad, not bad. Kaushik, add more people to your team. Okay. If your innovation is great, okay. Monish says 2%. Okay. So there is a bit of collaboration. And then Annabhas is saying 3 people. Great. Atharva is saying one man army so far. Vidit is saying we all are in thinking phase. Okay, 3 people. 2 people for each team. 6 people. Sarthak, excellent. Excellent. 6 people is a big number. Nityashri is saying 3 people. And H. Chandra is saying 6 people. Extremely fantastic. And Mr. Patil, 3 teams. 3 teams. Wow, 2 member. Big, big, big. Lakshmikant is 3 people. Chaitanya, 6. Karthik, 6 people. 6 people. Very nice. 3 member who founded the idea. Okay, 6 people now. Very nice. Very nice. Gauri is 6 people. Great. So I'll move on to my next question. Iteration. How many, friends, if you find this difficult, you can always ask me to repeat. How many of you have done multiple iteration, more than one iteration, that you made something, you went out to talk to the people, and you realize that, okay, it is not really what people are looking for. So you went for another iteration. You went back home and made back to your lab, back to your workshop, and again started working on making the product or making the innovation. How many iterations you have done so far? I know it's a difficult question, but 2 times. Okay, great. 2, 3 times. Siddhant, okay, getting it. Sabris, 2 times. 4 times. Wow, this is fantastic. Nunmai, right? Nunmai, 4 times iteration is a big thing. And Tharva says, okay, 2 times. Nitashri, 2 times. Okay, fantastic. So I'll move on to the next topic. Next slide. And that is for the time. So, show me the time. So let's move to the process of design thinking. So design thinking fundamentally is uh, start with empathize. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test. That's what we always get come to know about design thinking. But I always say that it is 0 plus 5 plus 1. So 0 means what is the purpose. So everybody has shared the number of, like, the title of your innovation, the who are the users, how many users you have met, and also how many iterations you have gone through. But my question to all of you now is, what is the purpose? what is the purpose of your innovation? So before understanding design thinking, let us understand the purpose of your innovation.
Yes, we have a few answers.
Okay,
Yes. So we have answers like something that fixes a problem in a minimalistic and effective way to help society and environment, development of roads and protection, to help better in to help people in better and easy way, to achieve a final goal, good crop production by farmers and less number of crop failures, to facilitate old aged patients who are alone at home, to reduce pollution in the air and diseases caused by air pollution, to solve problems like wastage of time, safety, etc., to do something for ourselves and others.
great.
Flawless
So
system design.
yeah, Sanjeev says flawless system design. Atharva says medication related. Okay, friends. Now my sincere request to all of you: please sit quietly in a quiet room and write down your purpose. You have a title, you have user, you are talking to the user, but do you have a purpose? Because without a purpose, applying design thinking or any other principle will not create results. So Saurav says teachers and staff thought very likely to of the idea, but students were quite resistive towards to idea. But we haven't surveyed many people. Okay. So and you have to write the purpose. Okay. Yeah. And by day. Yes. Good. And Pravakar, sustainability in one word. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So this is my request to everybody. Please, all the innovators, find time, find some lonely place, quiet your mind, and write down the purpose of your innovation. Once you write down the purpose, you will really understand in which direction you have to put the efforts. And your purpose must be aligned to your customer base, to the user base, those who will be benefited. Okay, let's move on to the next thing, and that is empathize. Friends, once you have a purpose and you know your users, so I can figure out some ladies, some people are working on women's safety, some people are working on agriculture product for farmers, some people are working for innovation for the school students. So you know your purpose, you know your user base. Now empathize with them. So what is empathize? Deeply understand the user's need, challenges, and perspectives. Suppose you are a college going student, a male, and you are working on a product for safety and security of ladies, for women safety and security. So being a male, a college going student, you may not be fully aware what all challenges a female may face related to security and safety. So it is very important that you go talk to ladies, discuss with them what you are trying to build and take their input. So that is about deeply understanding the user's need. If you are making something for farmers, then please go meet them, talk to them, and even if possible, try to live their life. That's called an ethnography, where you try to live the user's life. Second part is define. Once you have understood a bit about the problem, about the user challenges, about the real situation your user is dealing with, then you define it properly. Frame the problem in a way that provides focus and direction. So when you know the problem, it is very important that you articulate it in a proper way. For example, you say farmers in Maharashtra are facing this problem, this particular issue because of this reason. I want to address this problem. Or you say handicapped people, especially who have don't have limbs or say hands, face this problem and I want to solve this problem. So it is very important that you define the problem. Then comes ideate. Third step. Ideate means generate a diverse range of creative solutions to address the problem. So suppose you are creating a wheelchair for handicapped people. So wheelchair, there's already a wheelchair existing. What great are you bringing in? So think about what all possible things you can add to the wheelchair so that it becomes more comfortable, more better mobility. It can climb stairs. It can move with a better speed. Even the person who's sitting on the wheelchair can have some facility to stand, something like that. You can think of various ideas related to your innovation. Then comes prototype. Prototype means when you are thinking of ideas, so suppose you have 20 ideas, 40 ideas, choose your 4, 5, 10 ideas and try to build a model. Maybe you cannot build model for all the 5 ideas. So choose the best one, the one which you like the most, the one which user is recommending that, okay, this is a very important problem, very critical problem. It has to be addressed. So build a prototype for that problem. So bring ideas to life and test them with users to gather feedback. When you build a real prototype and when your user is able to use it, then you get the real true feedback. May not be positive all the time, but that's where you have the reality check. The last, not the least, but last step of design thinking is test. So make your prototype available to the user and gather insight from the user and refine the solution based on their feedback. So once your prototype is ready, may not be the highest quality prototype, but if the prototype is ready, it is important that you reach out to the users and showcase them and ask them their feedback about the prototype. Now my question to everybody once again is, how many of you have reached out to the real user and demonstrated your prototype? 50 users. And Anba, have you shown your prototype to them, working prototype to them? Did you receive some feedback? Nitashri, okay, yes, we have. Okay, great. You have demonstrated. I'm happy to hear that. Pravakar, you said yes. Okay. Rupam is saying about 50 users, you have demonstrated your product. Very, very nice. Anbay is saying yes, sir. Chaitanya, yes. Okay. Sarthak, I have reached out to farmer and explained the idea. Very nice. Chaitanya, yes. Okay. Pritesh, yes, sir. Okay, Pritesh Meher. Niranjan says, yes, we show it, but they need some more from us. Okay. Yatharth says, yes, sir. Atharva says, we have idea. We have explained to them about the product. Anba says they were try personally and give a good feedback. Okay. Great. Now, innovators, I want to know what exact feedback you received about your product. That you suppose you showed your them prototype to the doctor and what they said. Suppose you shared your idea to the farmer, what they said. I want to know the actual feedback you received. So and by saying they tried personally and gave a good feedback. Okay, very nice. Atharva, when you demonstrated the product, what they said? Good, bad, they gave some idea. What actually happened? Friends, let me tell you, design thinking is all about reaching out to the users and getting the real feedback. Ritesh said, good, sir. Okay. Diksha says, sir, according to the first step, we have to empathize, right? For that, Diksha, I cannot read such a long message. Please forgive me. Niranja says, good. Atharva while meditating. Okay. Demonstrated, but same changes are advised. Okay, some changes are advised. Very good. With it, we approach them to know about our product and know it will be helpful. They said yes. Very good with it. Nityashri, yes, we have, and they thanked us as air pollution was problem to them. Very good, Nityashri. If they are thanking you, you have won the battle, Nityashri. Very, very, very good. Niranjan, they say it good, but this is a practical in India. Okay. And that's where innovation comes in. And Niranjan, you change what people think is practical. That's where you bring up disruption. Atharva, I have received the feedback as it will be useful to them. Very good. AR making ink project, they understood and thought likely of the idea. Okay, okay, okay. Pritish, it is difficult to repeat the topic. Talk to few users who would want prosthetic, gave some input. Okay. I think you guys are in very, very good direction. Those who have not started practicing it, let me repeat. You must need to know your purpose and who are your user. Like if you know the user, then only you can have a proper purpose. Then comes the real first step of design thinking, and that is empathize. Please interact with your user, talk to them, understand their life, understand their routine, understand their challenges, and then only you will really understand what is the problem they are facing. Define the problem specifically, meaningfully, correctly define the problem. The better way you define the problem, the better solution you will build up. Then ideate. Think of various kind of ideas, various kind of systems, solutions, mechanisms that can solve the problem of the user. Then prototype. Choose one, two, three best ideas, most welcome ideas by the users, and build their prototype. And finally, show your prototype to the user. That is the only way, or that is the best way to test your prototype and seek for their feedback. Once you get their feedback, it's the time to iterate and refine your product to make it more specific to the user needs. Now let us specifically talk about this step, empathize. Understand user needs. The first and foremost step towards understanding user need is observation. Observing the user behavior. If you want to make a product, make an innovation for farmer, observe them. Observe them working in the farm. If you are making a product for handicapped people, observe their life, observe their behavior, observe their action, figure out what they are really doing. If you are making product for women's safety, please how observe their routine, observe what kind of life they are living. So closely observe users in their natural environment to understand their behavior, pain points, and unmet needs. Second, engaging. Engage with the user. After observation, you have got some understanding. Now it's time to talk to them, interview them, observe, share your observation with them and get better understanding about their dimension, their side of life. Third is immersing. Fully immerse yourself in the user's world to better understand their context, challenges, and aspirations. Now, you have observed the user, you have also talked to the user, but here we are emphasizing that you have to immerse in their life, you have to start living their life. It's very, very tough, very difficult, but there are ways. For example, there is a topic called role play. So you can do role play to really understand the user's problem. So immerse in their life. Okay. That is the first topic, that is empathize. I would like to know if any of you have got the chance to role play or literally live the life of the user. Is there anybody who was building a solution for farmers and you have actually gone to some farm field and lived with them? Lived with them? Anyone? Yes. Advay, can you explain how you have lived with them? Chaitanya, yes, sir. Chaitanya, can you please explain? Somebody who has really lived with the user. Say, for example, doctors or farmers. Shoya, Shaurya. We are student, we face the problem every day. That's why we decide to solve it. Excellent, Shaurya. Very happy to hear that. Niranjan says not live, not live with them, but interact with them. Yeah. So I'm talking about living with them, Niranjan. Advay is yes, sir. Advay, can you please explain? Atharva. Yes, I have lived with my grandma and I have seen the problem. Excellent, Atharva. Excellent. Only when you have lived with them, you really understand the problem they face. Abhijit, sir, I don't know English so much, so it helpful for me. You talk in Hindi. Uh, yes, Abhijit. Uh, Everybody else, if you face any problem in Hindi, I'll speak in Hindi and English both. But for Abhijit, I am speaking in Hindi. अभिजीत, क्या आप उन लोगों के साथ में रहे हो जिनके लिए आप प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर रहे हो? जैसे कि किसी ने कहा कि वो ग्रैंड माँ के साथ रहे हैं, तो वो समझते हैं कि एजेड लोगों की प्रॉब्लम क्या है। या अनबा ने कहा है, सर माय मॉम इज वर्किंग वुमेन सो शी ऑलरेडी टेल मी देयर प्रॉब्लम इन सेफ्टी। तो अनबा की मदर जो है वो जॉब करते हैं या कहीं वर्क करते हैं और उनको पता है कि सिक्योरिटी सेफ्टी की क्या प्रॉब्लम्स वो फेस करते हैं, इसलिए अनबा वो सॉल्यूशन बिल्डअप कर रही हैं। चैतन्य का कहना है, वी लिव विद देम एंड वी वर्क विद देम इन फार्म्स। तो फार्मर्स के लिए कोई सॉल्यूशन बिल्ड कर रहे हैं चैतन्य पुरोहित, और उनका ऐसा कहना है कि हम फार्मर्स के साथ रहे हैं, उनके साथ हमने काम भी किया है। दिस इज एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी। ग्रेट, सुपर। So my target, Pravakar is saying my target consumers are student. As a teacher, I'm always with them. Excellent. Parisa sir, this is excellent. And every teacher is first of all a student. So yes, you understand both the dimensions. And by saying my mom is a doctor and my sister is also a college girl. Great. Great. So, so I think you have got, by reading all these answers, most of you have understood that it's not just about talking to the talking to the users. It's also about living their life and really getting into the depth of the understanding. Varun is saying, I work on my classmate and will become successful. Okay, yeah. Let's move to the next topic, and that is define. So most of us see the problem, but many of us fail in defining or framing the problem correctly. Framing the problem is one of the most critical aspect of entire design thinking process. So first of all, when we want to frame the problem, we have to synthesize the insights. And what does that mean? Analyze the information gathered during the empathy phase to identify patterns, themes, and insights. So while you were empathizing with the user, see what are the common challenges they are facing. Are you able to identify the common challenges they are facing and group them, identify the patterns? Second, define the problem. Craft a clear, concise problem statement that focuses the team efforts and provide direction for the editing process. So define many times in when I do innovation, I write the problem or I define the problem multiple times and I keep observing whether my definition is really significant or not. Reframe the challenge. Continuously revisit, refine the problem statement to ensure it remains relevant and encourages creative solution. Friends, let me tell all of you that framing the problem, properly defining the problem is key to building the right solution. Many people can build the solution for you if you are able to define the problem properly. Now, I invite all of you to please mention, are you able to write, are you able to write, define the problem you're trying to address? Everybody. Can you please write specifically, clearly, the problem you're trying to address? So, Pritesh, pollution is a big problem, but how will you define? Are you dealing with water pollution? Are you dealing with air pollution? Are you dealing with some noise pollution? What problem are you dealing with? What is your definition, problem definition? Other way you are saying to help handicap. What kind of handicap you are trying to help? What problem are you trying to address? Their commercial problem, financial problems, social problems, emotional problems. Bhumika, you are saying women's safety. Define the problem for working women, for homemakers, for college-going girls. Harshada, yes, but I think that is not more stable. Think about it, Harshada. Ritesh, when you say air pollution, what exact problem are you trying to address? Define the problem. Everybody, my sincere request, this is the homework after this session. Please sit down and clearly write down the problem you are trying to solve. Define it properly. Chaitanya, accidental death. Okay, this is pretty specific. So very good. Other way you are saying blind people problem you are trying to solve. But what problem? Financial, physical, social, emotional. Atharva, I'm working on the problem of older people while taking the medicine. They can't understand which medicine on which time. So, okay, Atharva, fantastic. This is a fantastic problem statement. This level of clarity is required. Excellent. Suresh Sharma, currently junior college student encounters significant safety risks when outside the school premises, such as during. Excellent, Shaurya, very good. This is how the problem statement has to be written loud and clear. Only then we can ensure that we reach out to the right solution. I request everybody, this is a homework for everyone here. Please clearly write down your problem statement today and share with people around you and take their feedback on the problem statement. Arjun, the cycle which is created due to global warming and use of device like AC, which makes it worse and form a chain. Okay, Arjun, you can do more work, but good work. Pranjal, to help people easily segregate waste. Very good, Pranjal. Very clear statement. Varun, upgrade India's education. Varun, make it more detailed and specific. Raksha, sir, I am trying to find a solution for women's safety, which is very common nowadays. It needs okay, okay. Raksha, this is a good problem statement, but make it more clear for working women, for homemakers, for college-going girls, for whom are what exact problem are you trying to address related to safety and security? Pravakar, we are working with plastic pollution pens and refill and want to change it with excellent. Pravakar, excellent. Fantastic. Ojas Shinde, women safety for teenage girl. Excellent. This is now making sense. Happy to see that you are now writing the problem statement properly. Will you take a pic, please? Thank you. And you can upload immediately in the leaders group. To help people with physical disabilities, Advay, you mentioned blind people earlier. Please clearly mention how you are helping them. What is the problem statement? Kala Goda Patil, seed protection during rainy season. Very good. What kind of seed? Fruit, vegetable, grains? What kind of seed you are trying to protect? Yatharth, air pollution we cannot see, but we can observe. I'm trying to get solution. Can you help? Okay. Gauri, if we are helping the society who separate the waste, very good. Chaitanya, traffic accidental death. Great. Chaitanya, Kavya, the problem is that the sewing machine needle break when switch. Very, very good, Kavya. Very clearly you have mentioned. Excellent. Raksha Pandey. Sir, I'm trying to find a solution for women's safety, which is very common. Okay. Okay. I think couple of you have clearly mentioned the problem statement, but many of you have not written the problem statement. And until you define the problem statement properly, it is very, very difficult to reach out to the solution. So my request as a homework, everybody please clearly write down the problem statement, define the problem you are facing. Let's move on to the next topic, friends. Ideate. What's the time? Ideate. Generating creative solutions. So friends, this is one of my favorite topic. I am a creative and innovative person. So I have hundreds of ways of thinking. But in today's session, we'll just touch base these topics. The first is divergent thinking. Encourage the team to generate a wide range of ideas, no matter how unconventional, to expand the solution space. That means if you are alone, that's okay. You can still talk to people. If you are working with the team, welcome ideas from all the directions. You never know which idea will impact how much. Collaborative ideation. Foster a supportive and inclusive environment where team members can build upon each other's ideas. So it is important that when people come to you with their ideas, you include them in the system rather than saying, okay, your idea is not powerful. Just park their ideas and see how they can contribute. Considering constraint, balance creative freedom with practical considerations such as feasibility, resources, and timeline. Now, I want to know how you guys think. How do you generate ideas? Do you have some method like some creative thinking, critical thinking, brainstorming, crazy eight, fishbone method? I want to know your way of creative thinking. Can somebody please share, please? What methods do you use for creative thinking? Crazy eight, fishbone, Shaurya is saying we hop on meeting and spend 2 hours straight. Just very good. So this is called brainstorming, Shaurya. Excellent. Chaitanya, brainstorming, very good. Bhumika, sir, to generate ideas, I usually think about the problem people face. That's good, Bhumika. Lekin think of how do you think of ideas? Do you write on whiteboard? Do you read books? Do you watch videos? Do you discuss with your friends? Other way, we can make a device which helps the blind people navigate the obstacle around like, okay, Avdit. Ivan, frame fence. Okay. Anba is saying I spend alone time and thinking. Okay, that's deep thinking. Very nice, Anba. Atharva, I think in a quiet room with laptop research. Very good, Atharva. Very nice. Kavya, mainly we observe the problem within our surrounding. Okay, that's good. Brainstorming. Pritesh is saying brainstorming. Very good. Kanika, can someone please guide me? Okay. Problem tree. Chaitanya, yes. Problem tree is mind mapping technique. Very useful. Vinika Venkana is using innovative box, something new for me also. Innovative box. Okay. Bhumika is saying, sir, I make mind maps. Very useful, Bhumika. Very, very useful. Mind mapping is a great technique. Manan, I observe my environment for a problem and try to use it to way to make the base for okay. Rudraksh, sir, we go through internet and gather information and discuss. Very nice. With it, asking question and trying to give solution. Nice. So there is a technique with it that's called five whys. Five whys. I ask why, then ask why, then ask why, then ask why, then five times. When I'm traveling, okay. Gauri is saying we use network and book reading. Very good, Gauri. So Netra, mind map, idea, and what is different between idea and solution? Idea, you can have 100, 1000. Solution can be just 1, 2, 3, and 5. Pravakar, observe the problem, think about its repeated way. Okay. I think so. When we are talking about generating ideas, the couple of things which are highlighted again and again is brainstorming, mind mapping, whiteboard writing. My favorite is Crazy 8, book reading, many times sitting alone in a room and doing some research on internet, reading white papers. These are a couple of ways. So, Aritra Halder, you are saying, let me talk in Hindi so that more people can understand. Yes, दोस्तों मैं आपसे हिंदी में भी बात कर सकता हूँ लेकिन बीच बीच में इंग्लिश में शिफ्ट हो जाऊंगा सो दैट एवरीबडी कैन अंडरस्टैंड अक्रॉस इंडिया फ्रेंड्स बिफोर आई स्पीक फर्दर एंड टॉक टू यू मैं आपसे आगे बात करूं मैं चाहता हूं कि प्लीज आप लोग अपना सिटी का नाम और स्टेट का नाम प्लीज लिख के दें सो दैट आई अंडरस्टैंड योर एंड योर कन्वीनियंट लैंग्वेज आप हिंदी में कंफर्टेबल हैं या इंग्लिश में न्यू दिल्ली हिंदी प्लीज मेंशन योर सिटी एंड स्टेट also Delhi English, Pune Maharashtra, Jalandhar Punjab, Usmanabad Maharashtra, Pune, Haldia Manipur, Ahmedabad Gujarat, Ahmedabad, Pune Maharashtra, Pune Maharashtra, New Delhi, Andhra Pradesh, Pune, Tamil Nadu, Bangalore, Jalandhar, and then West Bengal, Hamirpur Maharashtra, Gurugram Haryana, Pune, Tamil Nadu. Excellent. Friends, as you can see, everybody, you all can see that we have people from entire India and most of the people are saying English. So please forgive me because the majority is for English. I am speaking in English. I request the team who have arranged this meeting that maybe for Hindi, we can have one more session, which will be purely in Hindi. But for this time, it is English session. And sorry for those who are facing difficulty in understanding it. Okay, let's move on. So uh, here we have figured out that for idea generation, there are a lot of ways and don't stick to just one method, like don't stick to mind map or don't stick to sitting alone in a room or don't just stick to brainstorming. Use multiple methods because by multiple methods, you get multiple ideas in different dimension, different direction. So my request during this discussion, you have come across multiple ways of creative thinking. please try to use as many as possible. Let's move to the next topic, and that is prototyping. Prototyping as an innovator, this is my favorite topic because I work on lab, I work on Maker's Lab, I have my own workshop, I do a lot of prototyping. So the favorite one is sketching. That is number one. Quickly visualize ideas through low fidelity sketches and drawing. So sketching is the best way. Many people call it doodling also. When you sketch your ideas, you can have 100 ideas in your head. But when you draw it, but when you draw it, that's where you draw your mind on paper. Sketching is the first step of bringing your idea out of your mind and bringing on paper so that other people can also see your idea. Second is paper modeling, if required. If required, you can do paper modeling. So create simple physical model using material like paper, cardboard, tape, clay, soil, and there are thermocol, and there are many more material available using which you can do the modeling. And then comes rapid prototyping. Utilize tools like 3D printing and digital modeling to create more sophisticated prototypes. I wish if I would have kept some prototype for you guys to share, but 3D modeling and rapid prototyping is one of the best way to showcase your idea and to conceptualize it properly. So there are many more ways of prototyping. Uh, One of the best ways nowadays is 3D modeling because we have a lot of 3D modeling softwares available and use 3D modeling software to give a proper shape to your idea. Let's move to, okay, before I move to the next topic, I want to know how many of you have done prototyping using what? Sketching, paper modeling, rapid prototyping, or something else? Please share. 3D printing by Atharva, Adve, okay. Siddhant is by paper modeling. Very good, Siddhant. Very good. Sketching. Manan is saying sketching. Vidit is saying doodling. Yes, great. Rudraksh is saying 3D modeling and sketching. Pranjal is saying sketching. Neelab is saying 3D printing. Yogam is saying sketching. Dr. Javid is saying 3D modeling. And Ayanba is also saying rapid prototyping. Sketching and doodling by Raksha. Shaurya is saying sketching and 3D modeling. Very nice. Ranav is saying 3D modeling. Chaitanya is saying 3D printing and cardboard model. Very good. Sketching and then 3D modeling. Bhumika is saying sketching. Gauri is saying sketch. Not yet. Still in process. Okay, Kavya, Advay. We have participated in 3D modeling competition. Sketching, 3D modeling. Excellent, friends. So I'm happy to see that a lot of you are using either sketching or prototyping, 3D modeling. Very good. You can always use clay models, thermocol models, foam models, etc. Very good. This is a great direction. Let's move to the, when in older days, when we used to do modeling, we were using matchboxes and matchsticks. A lot of things we were making using matchsticks. Okay, let's move to the next topic, and that is test. Friends, whatever you are making, whatever model you are making, using 3D prototyping, using paper model, using sketching, please go out and share with your team members, share with your user, share with your mentors, coaches, and tell them what you are making. Don't just speak, but show some real sketch, real 3D model, real paper model, clay model, so that they can see what you are thinking. So feedback collection, conducting user tests, interviews, and surveys to gather insight on the prototypes. strength, weakness, areas for improvement. So first and foremost is feedback collection. Second is observational analysis. What is observational analysis? Closely observe how users interact with the prototype. So please check that how happy is the user looking at the model. What features is he appreciating? What features is he ignoring? Based on that, you can figure out which idea is really working and which one is not. Then comes iterative refinement. Incorporate user feedback to refine and enhance the prototype, leading to a more effective and user-friendly solution. This is pretty clear. So let's move to almost the last slide of the system. Okay. Iterate, as we already discussed. Once you have the feedback, refine the solution. Iterate and refine the solution. Gather insight, collect feedback and data, analyze findings. That is, carefully review the insight gathered to identify areas for improvement and opportunities for the innovation. Iterate and refine. Implement changes and enhance to the solution. Then test it again to ensure it meets user needs. Conclusion and key takeaway. User-centric approach, as we already discussed. Design thinking puts the user at the center of the problem-solving process, leading to more meaningful and effective solutions. Iterative mindset. The process of prototyping, testing, and refining allows for continuous improvement and innovation. Collaborative effort. Design thinking encourages cross-functional teamwork and diverse perspective, leading to more creative and impactful results. So friends, I have covered my discussion. Now, whatever I wanted to share with you, now I want the platform is open for you guys to please ask your questions, and I would do my best to answer your question if I can. Please go ahead. And if you want me to speak in Hindi for answering your question, you can always mention Hindi also. Apurva, when are we going to get boarded on to the platform? Me, my teammates said. Okay, Apurva, this question can be answered by the coordinating team. Anbha, they suggest me to make a software to control the device by smartwatch. Okay, it's very interesting, Anbha. Karthik, sir, when we have to upload our ideas to the platform? This is a technical question. Team can answer. Anusha, sir, this is my first time being in the session like this. Can you suggest how to get started? Okay. Bhumika, sir, what if two products are same? No problem. Bhumika, it's okay. The purpose can be different. If the purpose is different, it is okay if the products look same. No, don't worry. Over a period, the product will be different. Tanmay, sir, can you explain the session in one shot, like in just 5 minutes for a better understanding? Tanmay, be clear about your purpose. Be clear who is the user. Go observe the user, engage with the user, immerse with the user. And then please articulate the problem properly. If you have done this many things, you are going to do a great innovation. This is my 5-minute summary, rather 2-minute summary. Kanika, our team is not able to identify the best problem statement as we have multiple ideas. Kanika, talk to your teachers, talk to your mentors, sit with them and share what you want, what you have observed, and they will help you define the problem. And then shared HAPS. Can a project used for generating clean energy be included? Yes, of course. Siddhant, what is the better for prototyping, cardboard, 3D printing or sketching? So first step is sketching, second step is cardboard, third step is 3D printing. As per my understanding, Siddhant. Yugam, Apura says, when are we going to board the, okay. Supriti, sir, for the product, should we prepare one or more problems? Which is the best? Please create one very, very clear problem statement. Do not have multiple problem statement. One very specific problem statement. For Sharma, do we need use 3D modeling in an innovative way or just use 3D modeling in our project to solve a problem? 3D modeling itself is very innovative. So, but you can add more value to it, like make a 3D print, then use other chemical to make it more, to give it a different shape or different finish, things like that. Sorry. Yeah. Siddhant, what if we are targeting users who are not easily available to interact with? Siddhant, think about what you are saying. If the user is not available, who are going to use your product? Please spend time in finding the users. Kanika, how to make your own design thinking steps to match your needs. Kanika, design thinking is open for everybody. The father of design thinking, Dr. Don Norman, said that no need to follow the steps. Just understand the concept and you can make your own steps, Kanika. Karthik, sir, we have to do 3D modeling in 3D platform only. Okay. Kavya, for 3D modeling, which software is best to design in 3D? Search on internet, search on Google. Dassault system has one of the best products in the market. Try them. Sir, I want to make a good team. So please make a good team. Anba, you have to talk to your friends, talk to your relatives, talk to your family members, and those who really like your idea, those with whom your synergy is matching, you can team up with them. Shaurya, our teacher told us to use more 3D modeling and less coding. Can we just make a product with basic 3D modeling? Yes, Shaurya. If it is able to communicate the idea, of course you can do it. Gauri, have we need write the summary of the project? Writing a problem statement in 2 3 lines itself is more than enough. Harshada, can a solution solve two or more problems which is the user are facing? Harshada, mostly you should focus on one problem. But if your product is solving by chance 2 3 problems, it's okay. But focus on one problem. And I mean, please separate teamwork like hardware, software. It will be good, Anba, if you can do that. Separate team. Kavya, sir, even the product is should be in 3D model or else we can include some other equipment. That's your choice, Kavya. Trupti, sir, for a product, is it important to discuss with the public their problem and then 100%, 100% Supriti is how you have to discuss the product with people and understand their problem and only then build the solution. That's what design thinking says. Yogam, disaster response and recovery system, but how to implement in 3D model. Yogam, you can make the building if you want to. Suppose you want to address the disaster related to a building, then make a 3D model of the building and tell what can happen if a disaster is happening. Suppose the building is shaking or something like that. Showcase the disaster by using the 3D model. Yogam, okay? Okay. Ainbha, one more question. Sir, how many people can I take in my team in different purpose? I think you can have 3 to 4 purposes and every purpose can have two members, at least 1 or 2 members. That's my thing, but you can talk to the organizer and figure out the exact team members required. Kanika, for smart city subtopic, can our product be city-wide system? Example, smart parking in malls? Absolutely, Kanika. SG, sir, when I log in 3D and experience, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Any more questions? Siddhant, I meant, what if we are solving public problem, for example, broken pipes? How are we supposed to get feedback? Siddhant, if you are solving public problem, then you can talk to anybody. If there is a broken pipe problem, go to the municipal corporation of your city. Talk to them. They will help you in understanding the problem better. Srupti, sir, should we keep the price of the product low, high, or average? Srupti, this is a difficult question to be answered. It's more on commercial direction. You can talk to the commercial experts. Lavanya, sir, which 3D model is not possible? Can we do the prototype without 3D model. You can start with that, Lavanya. Harshada, what if a solution comes under two themes like both smart homes and cities as well as health and wellness? Give, bring it under one roof. Don't have too many dimensions to the product. Ananya, does a 3D model necessarily mean only product? Can we make services like website? This question is out of my context. You can talk to
So
the.
for Ananya and Lavanya, the question for 3D model is not possible. Can we do the prototype without a 3D model? So the program is meant for hardware-based products and product-based startups. So service-based startups are good, but for the scope of this product, it does not fit. So for this program, we are considering product-based startups and 3D modeling. Let's say you are not able to do it or you are getting stuck somewhere, then we have a team of experts who are there to train you or to guide you on how to do it.
Okay. So I think the questions are, people who are asking questions are done. And I have shared almost everything that was related to design thinking, that to best of my understanding. I have hundreds of use cases, but then this platform and the time frame is limited. So I think I'm done with the my share. I'm done with my sharing. And everybody, can you please give me the feedback? How was the session? Was it useful? What are your takeaways? Please give me feedback. Vidit saying, great, sir. Okay, it was awesome. Sir, okay. Thank you, Tanmay. Two-way session. Yes, Atharva, it was a two. Design thinking is always two-way, Atharva. I have to talk to you. Excellent. Thank you, Dr. Javed. Thank you. Okay, great. 110%. Bhumika, thank you. Interesting. Good, sir. Thank you. Friends, give me feedback how I can improve my session. So next time when we talk, I can deliver better session. Please give me ideas to improve my session. Thank you, everybody. Is good. Thank you, everybody, for your patient listening and participating and responding. And it was a pleasure for me. It is such an honorable opportunity. Thanks to Shreyas, thanks to Law Foundation, The Salt, for offering this opportunity. Thanks, everybody.